Okay. Good afternoon, Uber, Lyft, Juno, and all type of taxi drivers. Good afternoon. It is right now 3:30 to be exact. I never thought that I would end up doing this, but apparently I am, and it looks like I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more often. Why I say this because we have people, our own kind, our own people, our own sisters, our own brothers, being so malicious. And I use the word malicious because that's what it is. You know, they are wicked. You know, they see an individual, whether it's a male or female, working hard to earn a dollar, doing Uber, Lyft, Juno, and so on. And these people have no decency, no respect. They get inside of our vehicles, which is ours. All right. We own the vehicle, you know, and they come in drunk. They come in all disbobulated. They come in using profanities. They talk to each other like nobody's business, you know. They come in a car with a cell phones, and I don't want to hear your conversation. All right, none of that. But anyhow, that's another topic because, like I said, I'm going to be doing this much regular. But to my people, I just want you all guys to know: be careful. If you feel at any moment that you pick up a rider and you sense it inside of you that there's going to be trouble, just cancel them. Do yourself a favor, cancel them. All right. I heard about clients, riders, texting Uber and telling Uber that, they felt unsafe in the individual's vehicle and that it seems like they are intoxicated or under the influence. Who does that? All right. Real talk. Who does that? So now I'm saying to myself, like, I don't do drugs. I don't even smoke. You know what I'm saying, though? So I'm like, really, yo? But anyhow, it doesn't hit home until it hits home. And I know you guys have heard about other situations. You said, wow, that's bad. That's bad. But until it hits you, that's when you said, man, this is really effed up. Because I really want to say the word, but this is really effed up. But anyhow, I picked up a customer with another, I guess it was the boyfriend. I have the name recorded and everything. I'm not going to display the names or anything. But I picked up this young sister, which was a white sister, and a black brother, which apparently was the boyfriend. And I picked them up out in Far Rockaway. I mean, in Queens. And I noticed that they had a little kind of like, ongoing behavior, prior to them coming inside of the truck. Because it took them at least 2 minutes for them to get to my truck. Because I was waiting. And I did call the young lady twice. As I see her walking down the block, she's looking at her phone, and I guess she's confused like many others. They don't recognize the number because, of course, Uber does not display our number, display the generated computer number. So she's looking at the phone, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, okay, then that got to be her. So as she coming with a gentleman, a black brother, they get inside of the vehicle. Now, they are talking while they was coming. And you could hear them because it's summertime. I had the windows down. So as they come in the car, he's BSing, effing, and he's using all type of profanities. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I still have to keep my composure and I have to be professional because that's what I signed up for. As a class commercial truck driver, because I operate big trucks, I know how to conduct myself. But anyhow, they come in and they don't even say good afternoon or good morning. All right? Then he's cursing back and forth with her. Then he says to her, that's the reason why he knows. I guess they're speaking about another individual. That's the reason he knows that he cannot mess with you because you're going to cut him out. So I'm like, okay, then they're talking in tongues or whatever it is. And I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So I'm waiting. Honestly, I was waiting until either they slow down from using the amount of profanity that they was using in the back of my truck or just stop talking. Finally, before I even said anything, because I turned around, and before I even said anything, he must have realized I was going to say something. And he said, hey, Are we gonna stay here? So are we gonna move? With an attitude. So I said, no. I was just waiting for you guys to stop talking. And I just want to know who is the name on the account. What is the name on the account? Because they're supposed to let you know their name, and they're supposed to ask you before they get inside of your vehicle, right? Because of all these incidents that's happening with all these fake Uber drivers and all these fake taxi drivers, all right? So it's basically a safety thing. And they know this because they get as much information as we drivers get. So they get in the car and they don't say nothing, not even good morning or nothing. So I'm like, all right, no problem. So before I even said anything, like I say, he jumped out and said, oh, are we leaving or not? We on the right line? I said, no, sir. I would like to know who is the name on the account hold. Then she jumped out and she said her name, like say Mary. And I said, all right, thank you, Mary. So I turned around and I said, thank you, Mary. I'm Rigoberto. I'm your driver. She said, thank you. He didn't like the fact that I was so professional about it. I believe he got an attitude. Or maybe he thought I was being a smart ass. But I wasn't. I was just doing what I'm supposed to do as a professional driver. He got upset and he continued to talk nonsense, underneath his tongue and all of that. Then he's telling, let's get up out of here. Babe, you want to cancel it? You want to cancel it? So she was hesitant. Finally, he was like, get out. I guess he wanted to prove a point. I believe that he was under the influence. Honestly. Because to be quite frank with you, I knows when I see a crackhead. Half of his mouth was gone. No teeth. You feel me? And he was dressing a little bit too, bummish. But again, that's your silo. That's what you do. That's your life. It's fine. As long as you don't come into my vehicle and harass me or threaten me, we good. So I was still was going to take them, but I didn't swipe them as far as complete the trip because I wanted to confirm who I was taking. So when she said what she said, then I swiped and the trip was supposed to start. We didn't even move. That's when he said what he said. Oh, cancel it. I kind of like, I should have went with my intuition. I should have went with my gut feelings. But I was like, nah, ain't nothing happened. Because really nothing happened. I didn't say nothing to him. In fact, he was in the back cursing about whomever they was having problems with prior to them coming in my vehicle. And I was saying to myself, please, people need to keep the business to themselves. But you guys them hear that every day, so I know you do. But anyhow, to make the long story short, they cancel it. So I got my $5.39 cancellation fee. No problem. So boom. I made about 3-4 more trips out here in Queens. As soon as I cross over Brooklyn to take a customer, I get a notation on my phone telling me that my account is suspended. I said, really? So I read up and he said, a writer, made a statement, or called them up and told them that I was under the influence and they felt unsafe. Unsafe about what? First of all, we didn't even move. Second of all, we didn't even talk. I asked the proper questions. I guess he was so illiterate, because that's the word. He didn't even know how a black man like me was able to speak with him, to them, in such appropriate manner. And I guess he didn't like that. So he took it and ran. And that's what's wrong with those black people. You see? Not because you live in a certain way, or you want to be a certain way, or you live in a certain lifestyle. Everybody got to be so. Alright? Yeah, I came up in the hood. But I'm not going to act like the hood. I'm better than that. Apparently, I was just raised in certain areas. But I'm still human. And I know better. And I know how to conduct myself. Alright? I provide professionalism, customer service. Most of my jobs has been like that. Especially as a truck driver. But anyhow, I guess, he felt impelled to, come off the way he came off. So he got out of the car. I was happy. Because I said, okay, well, better for me. Oh, you ain't gonna get my money. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm fine. It's all right. He didn't slam my door. I was good about that. Because you got these customers that slam your door and like really. But it was cool. And as he was walking, he was talking, and he was talking out his mouth, and I'm like, all right, no problem, brother. Be easy. And all I said to him, you're wrong. You're wrong. All right. He didn't give me a chance to explain to him how you come inside of my vehicle and you carrying with all the profanity. Luckily, I didn't say nothing to begin with. But I was hoping he would have, sat back and thought about it. Hey, all right, everything all right, brother? And then I would have communicate with him as two brothers talking next to a white sister. But I guess he felt, like I said, he felt impelled to, raise up because he got a white sister on his side. That's all it was. You know what I mean? It looked like, well, it was her account anyway to begin with. He wasn't paying for it. You see what I'm saying though? Her name is on it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's hers. And as far as I'm concerned, she's the one who's paying the bills for him. Because he didn't look like he was, carrying her. It looked like she was carrying her. But anyhow, like I say, that's none of my concern, to each his own. But what I'm saying to you guys in my head, so man, be careful, man. I mean, it is messed up, We invest into this company. We invest, and we are not really being treated properly, man, And that's how I told him. I said, do I need to get my lawyer on this? Because I don't smoke, neither do I drink. I don't even eat red meat. All right? Even when I get a headache or a migraine, I don't even take Benadryl or Tylenol. I don't take over-the-counter medication. I do it naturally. And I do what I need to do. So for me to be accused, it kind of like hit me hard. You know what I'm saying though? And I guess a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Because I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to make video, but y'all say, hey, But now you really had to make that one appearance. You know what I'm saying though? Like, I'm doing it right now. Like, this is messed up. My own people. My own black man. My own black brother. Brother, if you see this video, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because what you just did, you held back. You put my account captive on a hold. You put my children, my family, me, myself on hold from making an honest dollar for the next 48 hours until they do the investigation. Alright? When I sign up with this company, not even a glass of beer. I don't do those things. You made that statement and falsified that statement because that's what you do. So because you're an ignorant black man and you got an ignorant white sister next to you supporting your bull crap, you try to come down on me, a black man who's trying to do the right thing. Shame on you, brother. Shame on you. You see? But Jaja always come true and he sees it all. Do you understand what I meant when I said that, right? God sees it all and he always come through, yo. Believe that. You messed up, brother. But anyhow, to all my fans, to all my people out there, so all of you all taxi drivers, man, listen, man, we got to come together, man. Because the truth be told, we are against the odds. We against the world. Let's be honest. We do a hard job. We are here so busting our ass day and night. I try to come out early in the morning and do what I need to do and get home safe. All right. But you guys then keep it up. Be safe for this. So I'm here so just waiting for Uber tech support or support. Let me know. Hey, your account is back on again. I told him already. Y'all want blood test? Y'all want urine test? Whatever. You know what I'm saying though? That's how pissed I am. You know what I mean? That's how mad I am because it's like, who does that? I got a commercial license to operate huge big trucks. Then I have this license And not included with all them other licenses that I have. Yo, listen, man, I don't got no time to put myself in a situation where I'm going to stop myself from prospering and do what I need to do for my children and build a foundation. There's got to be a better way for these accusations to be targeted right away so that we as drivers don't get penalized, because we're still being penalized. Like I told them, you guys ain't going to compensate me for the time lost. They told me no, they can't do that, unfortunately. But that's bad, because I'm losing out a day pay on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Those are my days: Friday, Saturday, Sundays. And I'm here so from morning, and I can't even, you know what I'm saying, no? Not even half of the day in. My account gets suspended. It's messed up, yo. Do I look like I'm drunk? Do I look like, like I'm under the influence? Really? It's messed up. My own peoples, yo. But anyhow, though, it's all good. I'm just going to wait and wait it out. You know what I'm saying, though? Because I know that's not me. You know? I drive a nice car. You hear me? I got a nice SUV. Clean. I got a nice ride. I invested into this. You understand? For me to be, degraded by, dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? Though? Like, really, yo? Should be ashamed, brother, man. For real. Anyhow, you guys can be safe for this, man. And post those videos if you have to. Alright? We need each other. We need to help each other, man. Real talk. Because that's how I used to do it. With all my trucking partners, we had to look out for each other. We, as taxi drivers, we got to look out for each other. And stop the BS, yo. For real, though. Be safe. Don't speed. Drive safely. Non-reckless. Alright? Peace.